Hey guys, what's up? Cardfight here, and today I'm here with a Beast Deity deck profile. You guys voted for this, and this deck, along with what's his face, Chaos Breaker Dragon, had quite a bit of votes. I mean, but in the end, the Beast Deity deck did have a bit more votes, so I did. I'm just gonna film this first. Next will be Chaos Breaker Dragon. So. You guys don't worry, and then third will probably be Aqua Force. But yeah, let's start off with the deck profile. So first up, starting Vanguard, I play Right-Horn, Beast Deity Right-Horn, and for those of you who don't know its skill, it's whenever a Beast Deity unit stands in the same column as this guy stands too. So basically, with Ethic Buster Extreme, if you check out Beast Deity, oh dear, a level 1 or above Beast Deity, you can, you will be able to stand a full column if this guy's behind the unit you stand, because this card is very good, and my camera is not holding still. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So yeah, he's a very good starter. Normally he won't have a problem hitting 16k Vanguards. I mean, not 16k Vanguards, 11k Vanguards. But in the events that you're playing against a deck that has a cross ride, you're probably going to retire him. So yeah, that's a thing. And then for grade 3s, I run three Ethics Buster, Beast Deity Ethics Busters, Ethic Buster. For those who don't know its skill, it's the Break Ride for Nova Grapplers. Let's just take one. And the skill is when a Nova Grappler rides on top of this unit, it gets plus 10,000 power. And then when this card attacks the Vanguard, you can stand your front row. So yeah, you stand your front row, and then you get 2 extra attacks. And comboed with Ethics Buster Reverse, it's very deadly. I'll explain that a bit later, but let's just move on to the next card. Next card I run is the strongest Beast Deity Ethics Buster Extreme. He is a very good card. For those of you who don't know his skill, it's Limber Break 4. Whenever you drive check a grade 1 or above Beast Deity card, you can stand 1 Nova Grappler unit. Yeah, so basically you turn all your Beast Deity units into stands, or at least grade 1 or above Beast Deity units into stands. So yeah, it's a pretty good card. It's very good at getting rid of your opponent's hand. Though I see a lot of people who go attack with 2 rearguards first, and then attack with Ethics Buster Extreme. I personally don't do that. I just attack with 1 column, because there is a high chance that you will get a trigger, and you do want to get a trigger. So when you do get a trigger, you can't stand something. So it's best if you, for example, attack with a rearguard first, and then attack. And then this thing is still not attacked yet, so you're gonna put your trigger here, and then if you drive check a Beast Deity, you stand this. And it's just for safety reasons, because if you do get 2 triggers, you won't be able to stand this, and yeah, you can still you'll still be able to have a beefy rearguard to attack with. So there's just a little heads up. Don't want to attack with all your rearguards first, unless you break ride with Ethics Buster Reverse. The deadliest Beast Deity Ethics Buster Reverse. I run 2. Skill is Limber Break 4, counter blast 2, and then lock 2 of your Beast Deity rearguards, and then discard 2 cards. When you do that, after this card attacks, you can stand up, and then the effect cannot be used for the rest of the turn. Yeah, it's a pretty self-explanatory. Basically, what you do is have Beast 80 Ethic Cluster here, Brick Ride. If you have like something like this, and then you have your field like this. I'm just going to explain explanation first because I'm probably going to forget afterwards. And then it doesn't really matter what you lock. For example, you lock 2 cards there, and then you attack with these. Attack with your Vanguard. These guys stand up. He stands up because of his own skill. And then you attack with these again because of the Brick Ride. And then after that, you attack with this again. And then they stand up again. So you get 8 attacks. It's pretty good. It's very good at getting rid of your opponent's hand cards. The reason I don't run more Ethic Buster Extreme, I mean not Extreme, more Ethic Buster Reverse is because he's not very good against Chaos Breaker Dragon, and that is a meta deck now. So I run 2, you know. Also, it's also better if you, after you use his effect once, you're probably not going to use it again because he does not give himself any power, so he'll be a 13k or 11k Vanguard by himself, and that's not very scary, so just 2 is enough. And then this card is very good because you can just constantly grind down your opponent's hand. So there's the grade 3 lineup. Pretty self-explanatory. Next, I run 3 of this guy. I forgot his name is. I think it's a really weird name. But basically, what his effect is, when this card attack hits a Vanguard, you can counterblast 1 Beast 80 unit, so it's a special counterblast. And then you can stand one of your one other Beast 80 unit. Or is it Nova Grappler? It's Nova Grappler. You can stand another Nova Grappler unit, but it is a special counterblast, and it doesn't really matter because this deck runs all Beast 80 units except for 1 set of crit triggers. Next, I run 4 Gold Anglet. I think his name is Beast 80 Gold Anglet. Skill is when this card stands during your battle phase, I think, or no, on. Yeah, battle phase. When this card stands during battle phase, this card gets plus 3,000 power. And basically, he'll become a 12k attacker afterwards. So he's actually okay. He's not your main grade 2 attacker, but he does work well with the Beast, the Ethics Buster Reverse combo, because he will constantly get that 3k, but it doesn't really matter afterwards. So yeah. Next, I run 4 of the 12k attacker. He's just a solid 12k attacker, so when you have a Beast 80 Vanguard. So yeah, there's that. And then for grade 1s, this is where most changes are made. You get 4 of the grade 1 10k attackers. Yeah, this is Beast 80 didn't have this before, but now they have it, so that I'm pretty glad that they did. So yeah, there's that. He's a 10k attacker for Beast 80s. And then there's this card. I think his name is Max Beat. Beast 80 Max Beat. What he does is, when this card stands, you can counterblast 1 Beast 80 unit, so a special counterblast 1, and then you can stand another unit, another Nova Grappler unit. He's really good because early game, what you can do is, if you have 2 counterblasts open, you attack with this, and then your opponent will either drop Tanky Guard or they will no guard. And if they do not guard, you can counterblast 1, stand this card, counterblast 1 again, stand him again, so you get another free column to attack. So it's actually pretty good. This deck is pretty good at early game rushdowns. Or what you can do is have him ride as your Vanguard, and have something random here, and then you might have something like this, and then you can also do that combo. You attack with this first, your opponent either drops 10 or they no guard, and then you attack with this. Hopefully you have something to boost with, and then these when they hit, if you hit, you can stand this, and this will also stand. So there's that. So Maxby is a very good card. He's a very nice addition to the Beast 80 units. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. And then we have two of this guy whose name I forgot. But basically, his effect is when this card hits, when this card attack hits, you can discard a card and draw a card. So he's like an Airmo, except it's when he attacks, not when he boosts. He's kind of nice to have ride turn 1. But besides that, he doesn't really have much purpose unless you want to rush them down early game. You can do that too. And then for the last grade 1, I run 4 Solar Falcons. He's the Beast 80 Perfect Guard. He looks really weird. Yeah, I thought this was his head, but it turns out to be some ball sack thing. Kind of weird, but anyway, there's Solar Falcon. He's a Beast 80, so pretty much ensures that every check that is not a trigger, you will stand something. So it's very, very good. And then 4 more crit, so 8 crit. 4 draws, and then 4 heal. So there's this deck. It's a very fun deck. It's easily becoming one of my favorite decks to play. This set, it's really it's a really good deck. It's really solid, and yeah, it's very good at putting pressure on your opponent's hand, and it's just a really good deck overall. I think it's gonna top. I'm not sure yet, but it's probably gonna top. I personally think I'm going to use this for the WGP. I'm not sure yet, but maybe. Basically, yeah, there's not much else. Oh, that was blurry. There's not much else to say. Yeah, have fun playing with this deck, guys. This is Kartaku, and I will see you guys later. Bye.